Hey y'all, it's me, Nolly, and welcome to Pink World. Introduce yourself.
I'm Elise, and today we are here with
Chelley gang in this thing.
Let that bitch
bang. It's your girl Chelley Marie.
Yes.
How y'all doing?
Good.
How are you doing?
I'm happy. I'm here with two lovely ladies, so it's exciting.
Happy to have you for our first episode of the year for Pink World. So Chelley, can you tell us a little bit about yourself?
So I am a multi-talented queen. I am an artist. I also do makeup, so I go by the rap makeup artist. I also cook. I do a little bit of everything.
Yes, I know that's right.
That's it.
If you don't mind me asking, what's your ethnicity?
I'm Black and Cape Verdean.
Period.
What do you gustar?
That's all I know.
I don't know nothing, man.
That's it.
All right, so you've had a great run this year. You've been dropping. So out of all the singles you've dropped this year, what was your favorite?
My favorite single this year? That's a good question. Oh my gosh. Now I'm thinking about all the singles that I've dropped this year. Probably Stargirl. Stargirl, yes.
You just dropped Stargirl.
Yes.
She just dropped Stargirl, y'all.
Stargirl.
And
So
if you
those
haven't streamed it.
Honestly, Stargirl's my favorite because I had a lot of fun with that. Shout out to Gib DJ for producing that. And I just love Gib. The energy was there. We had a good time. I was experimenting a little bit more with my sound. So yeah, it was a lot of fun. I enjoyed that. Stargirl's literally like my favorite right now. Yeah, it's that girl. Stargirl's that girl. Period.
What was the writing process like? How long did it take you to like write it? How long did it take you to?
It actually didn't take me that long.
Ooh.
Gib, we were in the studio. Gib started cooking up a beat. I was like, I want something like this. He started cooking that up within like minutes. It was probably like 10 minutes of him cooking it up, and I was already like writing a few bars. And then I punched in a few, but it took me about like 10, 15 minutes to write that. Again, it's pretty simple, but my intention wasn't to like do too much writing and overthinking my bars and shit like that, but to have fun with the hook.
Yes.
Because that's something that I'm really just experimenting more with is my hooks. I feel like I'll rap.
She's the king of no hooks, y'all. The king of no hooks. So rap it.
I really do need more hooks. So like, it was fun though.
No, what's that song that you ain't got no hook on? What's that song?
What, Head Top?
I think so.
Head Top, Kodak Pink.
No.
I have a lot of songs that have no hook. Chelley Gang Part 2 and 1. Those are all freestyles. Like Kodak Pink is freestyle. Chelley Gang Part 1 and 2 freestyles. Most of my songs are freestyles, but yeah.
Period. Yeah, that creative process that you just described, I feel like the best music comes out of that. Like every time I make a song so quick, it's like one of the best songs. Like ends up being my favorite song. Yeah, so I relate to that.
I thought you was gonna say the song with Rosewood.
Oh, that's my favorite feature, like by far. Okay. Like, right, especially this year, that's one of my favorite features. Like, I always say that. I think that song is what challenged my creativity with Stargirl. Like, I took a little bit of that cadence that I put in that. I was like, okay, like, this is what the type of cadence I want to add to, like, my catalog of how I sound and how I utilize my voice and stuff like that. So that was the start of, like, okay, there's a different side of Chelley that I want to, like, put out, but it's still authentically me. And I think it did perfect. I have a few more songs that's not out yet that, we just gonna keep it like that.
I mean, I was with you for the Rosewood stuff. Can you tell us the experience you had being in the strip club and turning up?
Oh my God.
Money, like.
So let's start off with the entire day was so chaotic. The traffic was crazy. Nolly was there, and I have to say I broke her strip club virginity. It was so much fun. That was her first time coming to the strip club, so it was fun. I love the strip clubs. If you know, I love the strip clubs, especially down south and like Florida and shit. For real, I love it. And it don't even gotta be my money, but I'm gonna throw it. I'm gonna make sure endorse the strippers for real. Chelley Gang endorses the strippers. I love it. But it was so fun. I was so nervous at first because I'm like, oh my God, I'm so late. I get very anxious, but I'm also more than likely late. I be anxious, but I be late. And that's why I be anxious. I'm like, I know I'm going to be late, but I'm trying not to. I'm delusional. So I'm like, yeah, I'm going to be on time. Yeah. But it worked out. It was so funny because throughout the process, like I emulated a stripper. Like that was, the song is a strip club song. I'm going to a strip club. This is where I get to use my character and like, I have so many different layers of me that a lot of people don't know. So I was like, you know what? I think this is the perfect time for me to get into my like Diamonds Play Club vibe, wear my all pink lace, get into the back. It was so fun that I think, was it the house mom? I think that's what they call it. The house
she was
mom.
rocking with Miss Chelley.
She was like, if she does not want to rap no more, she was like, let her know she has a job here. Mind you, I couldn't even fucking dance on that phone. Mind you, you guys gnarly. Like I was over there looking stupid. Like I can shake an ass, so like I can do that. But
it's harder than y'all think. It's
really use a lot of strength, baby
girl.
Have you tried?
Nah, but I can already tell. Like,
listen, as someone who goes to the gym, I don't have any upper body strength. I say that all the time. That's something that I'm like, that's a real big goal for me this year. I always say that, and I never take it serious, but that is. But yeah, that shit, I couldn't even like do one trick. Like I was just like, I'm just laying there. I'm just like this. So I mean, you know, she was like, you cute. You know, I was like, I guess I made the money just shaking a little something. But it was fun. Right. It was a fun experience, and just also working with Andrew. Shout out to Andrew who shot the video, and shout out to Rosewood. One thing I will say about Rosewood, he has always been very professional about how he wants to like roll this out, the marketing. He also like looks to me for questions and like ideas. So like it wasn't just, oh, this is my song and you're just a feature. This is a collaborative thing, and I want us to, you know, and also like I'm a woman, he's a guy, so like we want to use what we both know, and he's been doing this shit since before I was making music. So like it was dope to like experience that with them. And then Andrew, he's such a great fucking videographer, but not just a videographer, a director. Like he had the vision. And I love when people have a vision and then you see it come to life. Yes. Like I'll have a vision and I'll be like, wow, this is coming to life. But to see other people's vision, because most of the times I create and direct my videos, except for a few. And I was just like, yo, he has a vision and I trust it 100% because the marketing videos that he did, crazy. Yeah. So it came out really good. It was fun. I've made some new friends. And also like my friend got to experience the strip club and also just be a part and be there to help.
Life is crazy.
Yo,
it's crazy, y'all.
It's funny because we always talk about how like the rapper life is so like rah compared to like the singer life, but it's fun to like combine both worlds. Like, you know, I'll be sitting there rapping, this bitch over here singing a high note to a random song, you know, and it's like it's dope though. But it was a good experience, and then the video just came out and I was like, yeah, this is fire. So
I love that. I had a question. So what would you say is like the hardest obstacle you've had to go through with like music, like in your music career?
I think utilizing my resources, I would say, and doing it all by myself. I feel like I would have been able to utilize my resource if I had more people around me within that field. Like, and that's not to negate the things that like my friends who are like consumers do, because my friends, my best friends, like they will literally do research in whatever way they can to help. Even if it's just coming to the studio and listening to my songs and helping me and being like, you know, I like this, or I think this is a good song, like, you know, because they're consumers at the end of the day. Sorry.
Go ahead.
But yeah, like, so I think with me doing this and coming into this and just being like, okay, like, how do I figure this out? I have a personality. People like me from social media. They know me from this or from that. But, like, how do I push everyone to the direction of my music? And I feel like these last, like, 2-3 years, I've been doing a pretty good job at that and just looking more into the resources that we have here. Like, a lot of people get caught up in the, like, it's a crab in a bucket city, and like no one supports everyone. It's like not everyone is going to support you, but going where your resources are is going to get you that support, because those resources come with other people and other names attached to it, where it's like, okay,
this person knows now, this person who
I'm going to, let's say, like Rise Studio. Shout out to Rise Studio. I go to Rise Studio. Now I'm linking with Jimmy, who is an amazing videographer and photographer. And then it's like, now that's another person who knows this person that, you know, now I have more support. And it's like, it's not really about the support, but it's also about the team and the people that you collaborate with. And I think that was the biggest obstacle in the beginning of my year, on top of me just feeling like I was doing so many different things that I had to focus only on one thing. That was something that I struggled with when it came to music, because I'm not gonna lie, it was discouraging because I come from a background of music. Like my brother, he's actually here. Shout out to Prince Move. He's been doing this since we were kids. And I would always write songs and stuff, but I never really like went into deep with it. But like coming from that background is different, just trying to like do it on your own and actually taking it serious. So I was kind of discouraged in a way of like, I don't want to make it seem like I just came out the gate rapping because it's a trend, but this is what I genuinely love. Like I love consuming music. I love writing music. I love poetry. Like these are things that I like to do. So it's like, I know I can do it, and I was good at it, and I took it serious. But so I think that kind of was like, okay, well, like, if I'm gonna do music, then I should, like, if I have to focus just on music, I can't do makeup no more. Right. But then I started falling in love with cooking. So I'm like, okay, if I'm gonna focus on cooking, I can't do makeup or music no more. But it's like, girl, you can combine all three. And now I kind of cracked the code, and we still working on it. But yeah, those were a couple of the obstacles. Cause
that makes me want to ask you, like, how would you balance all of it now? Like, what is your, like, how do you keep it going?
Girl, I'm still figuring it out.
Because I see the girl posting cooking videos, and then she'll post a rap video, then you post it, I'm doing makeup, so how do you...
it's still a battle because I do still have a full-time job.
And damn.
Girl. So the last year or so, I was per diem as a substitute teacher for education. So it was based on my availability, but I would go like almost every day because I need that money. But now I'm a full-time educator, so I'm a paraprofessional, so now I'm like more full-time, and that's been a question that I've been asking myself since school started a couple of weeks ago, of like, how is this gonna look for me? But throughout my entire experience with education, it hasn't taken away. I feel like I use my artistry a lot with the kids. And being a creative has helped a lot with how I build relationships with them. So that's been really helpful working in education. Yo, I love my baby.
I used to work with kids too. So
yes, like, I love it. So now, like, I think like last year I started like coming up with like a system of like when I'm gonna post my rap and makeup artist videos that ties into my music and it ties to my makeup artistry. And then also I would do like cooking videos. So like that ties into my cooking business. My cooking business is something that I want to build. Like I want to have a food truck. I want to have seasonings. I want to build like a restaurant chain down the line. So that's something that I want to build and become like a residual thing, like something that I can really hold on and just make it a legacy, you know? So that's why I had to stop looking at it as like, oh, I can't do all of these right now. I just know that, okay, this is what I can invest into cooking. This is what I can invest into makeup and like my artistry. It doesn't take much to invest into your music. It doesn't. It does. Don't let me not.
You know what she's trying to say.
But you get what I'm saying. Compared to like just paying attention to what is more of a priority. They're all a priority to me. But what makes sense and how can I make that work with my day to day, my schedule, and like just who I am. And I think that's what helps me diversify who I am as an artist compared to like most, because it's like, you know, most people might have another niche that they do. And then now I sew. That was something that I wanted to go to school for. But now I just picked that back up of like, I want to start making my own clothes again. I haven't made clothes for real since 2015. And I decided to make my cover art outfit for Stargirl. So it was like, okay, cool.
That is fire.
Yeah, so like, Chelley. But then again, that ties into my artistry and cutting costs. Now I'm making my own clothes. I'm doing my own makeup. And then when I do events or if I want to do a listening party, okay, I can cater my own food, which I did for like my birthday party. I threw a birthday party at Rise Studio. And I basically, what I did was I catered my own food. I had, shout out to Nadi, she bartended, and it was a studio session. So I had a bunch of artists, videographers, photographers, different creatives in the city pull up, and I made it an inclusive thing, but I also was able to utilize, okay, I did my own makeup. My sister, shout out to my big sister, she did my hair. Like, you know, just utilizing that community within that, that's been a helpful tool of like, okay, I can juggle all of these things, but it's about how I use it.
Right.
My girl, multifaceted.
I was gonna say, girl, you were like blowing my mind. Like you were inspiring me. I'm like, damn, like if she could do it, I could do it. Fuck, like she talking about sewing, cooking, music, this, that. Like, damn.
I'm not gonna lie. I got my sewing machine in like January, February. And that shit was collecting dust. But like, and it wasn't like, you know what it was? And even now, like, even when I did my outfit, like, I get very intimidated by the sewing machine, but I can hand sew some shit fast. Yeah. But I was intimidated also just trying to create my space where it's like, okay, functional. There's a lot of things that I still need to actually do things, but yeah, I just had to just be like, okay, I'm spending all this time on fucking TikTok. I'll spend all this time going out to eat, or I'll spend my time watching a new fucking Netflix series, which I still do. I love me a good show, and I love me a good TikTok, love me a good laugh. But now I'm like, okay, cool. You have this free time, use it for that.
Right.
Go do another cooking video or something. That gets, I can't lie, when you cook a lot, it gets. Recording content is the part that gets a little annoying.
Right,
that's
you gotta,
the part.
all right,
and I love it. And I love content, but I love it when I'm just like, you know, I have a crazy thought. Let me put my phone up and like just make this.
Those are the best.
Yeah, and those are the fun parts. But then when it comes to like, damn, not only do I have to cook, I gotta pause my phone.
Right.
I gotta do this. I
sure
try to do some gym content. Like I did a couple of episodes for my gym content. I started doing that too, adding that into it, and talking about like a word of the day and stuff like that, which was cool. But like even that, I got a mic because I was like, okay, now we really gonna take it out there. Girl, I got a mic. I dropped my. How about I started recording? It wasn't recording the first 15 minutes. It was fucking silent.
Stop. That's silent.
So then I finally get it to work. I'm like, all right, cool, we still going. And then somebody called me. My phone fell, broke the mic piece in like my charger area. No, I was like, you know what?
Maybe this shit ain't for me.
and listen, I ain't made a gym content since. I don't think for real.
I don't think it's bad. Get into it because I need them workout routines.
I post sometimes, or I'll like post pictures and everything. But going into I'm like, girl, chill. You got the makeup. You got the food. You got yourself. You got your funnies. You know, you
can keep it going. I think you got it.
I ain't get into the gym content shit for real. I think I'm all set.
But yeah, if you have somebody come with you, get a little GoPro or something.
But even that, like when I go to the gym, I'd be like, I don't want nobody recording me at the gym.
That's
like,
true. It's a little weird.
I barely want to record myself. Like, so like, if I do record myself, it's like it's an empty gym, or I'm in an empty space in the gym where it's like, okay, I can do it. Yeah. It gets a little awkward because then I literally be judging people that be like, y'all just don't, unless you go to a private gym where people are content creators. I think that's dope. I like those videos.
Right.
Them like expensive,
girl.
Them private gyms.
Listen, I got 2 bills.
Right.
Studio, makeup, this, that.
Right. That's awesome. I'll go to Planet Fitness. It's fine.
Me too, girl. So I know you talked about community and like building those relationships and making sure that you know, sometimes those people won't always be readily available. So do you plan on continuing to be an independent artist? Do you love it, or do you hope to be signed to a label someday? Like, what are your plans?
I do hope to be signed eventually. Yes. That is the goal. I want to start, getting into like publishing and stuff like that. Again, I love songwriting. So like that's something that I really do want to get more into. And I've been doing this shit for 7 years, almost. Wow. Like 7 or more.
How old were you when you started?
I started 2017. So what was that? Like 21?
Oh,
yeah.
Okay.
Wow.
Yeah, you started kind of late.
Yeah.
And I'm sorry, how old are you right now?
I'm 29.
Wow.
Yeah.
21? I thought you was like
22. Yeah, no.
That's crazy,
yeah.
Chelley.
Yeah.
I thought you were like 22. Like,
girl, I was doing everything.
Wow.
Like when I was 15, I was bad. So like that's what I was doing. I was probably running the streets, getting into fights and shit. Girl, but my goal was to go to school for fashion designing and do all of that. And then later in high school, I got into makeup. And then I started, I think it was like someone like a family friend, she was like, I think you should start doing makeup, like you're good at it. Mm-hmm. And then I started getting into that. And then that's when I started really like, as soon as I started like actually doing makeup as a service, that's when I really started like, okay, I ended up making a song randomly, a fucking freestyle. And I was like, yo, I called my brother, called my sister. I'm like, yo, what y'all think of this? And they're like, oh, it's cool. Like, you know, they're like, it's cool. Like, you know, like, I think they were shocked because they're like, okay, like, girl, like, yeah, but they didn't say it was bad. And when my brother, like, I literally was shaking to, like, record it from him because he's been making music. And I remember when he was making music when I was like, nigga, this shit ass. Like, I used to, like, no, I used to be like that. But, like, my brother is fucking phenomenal. And I've seen the work and the progress this man has done. Like, turned his fucking closet into a studio space. We used to be in there. Yeah, like, I've seen it from the beginning, you know? So, like, even with that, I was just like, okay, can you take me to the studio? He's like, all right, bet. And I recorded that song. Then I started writing more songs. And I started going from there. And then someone was like, yo, you might take off into rap. I'm like, no. And then rap became more important to me than makeup. But then I just started having this need to want more for myself. And, like, whether it be in the creative realm or, like, entrepreneurial, like, I just was like, okay, now I know what I'm capable of. Even though I knew, I just had to do it and just, like, try different things. And I think that's important. And I think that's what helped me really just be like, okay, cool. But, again, a lot of this stuff I've done independently. I had a manager for a little bit. It just wasn't the right time for me. I think I was just so early in. And I had resources that I could utilize. And he had a different vision as well. And I think with me in my life where I was at, it just wasn't the time. So I think I had to really figure this shit out on my own to make it make sense. I took a break for a second and, like, I really just focused on me and my mental of just being like, okay, what is it now? I'm at a place like, okay, cool. I can make all of these things work with myself and with community, but now I do need help. Like, I do need a manager. I feel like just someone to help me manage my day-to-day. Like, it's a lot.
Real,
like,
no,
that's
real.
a lot. You know? So, like, I do have someone who's, like, my assistant / manager, Coach Bree. Shout out to Coach Bree. She also helps with, like, small businesses finding funding. She has her own app. Like, she does a lot of different things. Nonprofit, a lot of things for the community. And she has been super helpful of, like, just, like, yo, like, we got to stay on task. And even when it's times where I'm, like, taking a back seat of certain things, like, she's not on my back about it, but she's like, all right, like, I was letting you chill for a second, but we got to get back on road of, like, doing this and doing that, and just also challenging my lyrics and, like, my writing ability and stuff like that. So that's been helpful, too. But, you know, that bitch be outside. That bitch be all around the world because she rich and famous, though. So, but, like, she be outside because she's busy. She has her own businesses and stuff like that. So, like, we work well together because I'm also someone who has so much stuff going on. But when it comes down to, like, all right, we got to do this, X, Y, and Z, that's the one that I call and be like, okay, what do you think of this? Marketing, let's do this, let's do that. Like, you know, I have that. But now it's like, okay, like, I really need to tap into more of, like, a assistant, a manager, looking for labels and stuff like that. That's my next step. But I'm waiting really to, like, put out my first actual album. I've put out 2 EPs. My first one was, like, my debut EP. And then my second, I feel like I put that out because I feel like I wasn't putting music out, and I should. And I say this all the time, is like, I like it, but I don't love it. You know? So I feel like I could have done more with that. Now I'm at a place like, okay, I need to do an album. I need to be more cohesive with what I need and what Chelley Marie is going to show the world of, like, who you are as an artist. You feel me? So that's my next place to go.
And who is an artist that, like, what's your dream collab? Like,
my dream collab?
Yes.
Yo, that changes.
I want to know.
That changes all the time.
Really?
I feel like I say, but one of my dream collabs definitely is, like, Lotto. I do love working with Lotto. I do love working with Lotto, like I already said. I would love to work with Lotto. I would love to work with Lotto. I love Cardi B. I would definitely love to do a song with her. Yes. Who else? Oh my gosh. I would low-key love if they were, like, out of retirement, like Foxy Brown. I would love to do some, like, East Coast, like, real homage shit. Because, like, I grew up, like, my sister grew up listening to, like, Eve, like Little Kim and stuff like that before, like when I was a baby.
Yeah.
So like my mom used to be telling us like, don't have my baby listen to them songs. But like, you know, because I was a baby, but that was my older sister. And it's like, so like my sister and my mom loves rap. She loved DMX. They love like Chic and all that, like, you know, so like Rough Riders.
Real.
Girl, yeah. So like my family is really big on rap music. So it's like paying homage to that is important to me. And again, like I said, I love rapping. But yeah, those would be my few. Who else? SZA.
Love SZA.
SZA, Meg.
That's what I dream.
Oh, I love SZA. I love SZA. I'm like,
no,
those are my girl.
She got a couple
and
songs.
Kehlani are my favorite R&B. Those are
I would want to see you in Kehlani. I feel like that would be fire.
Of my faves.
But SZA kind of be on like a, I don't want to say a rapping bag, but like she had a
little
couple songs
bit.
on her last album that was like, it wasn't
She
giving
got
like,
bars.
She do be rapping.
you feel me?
Like even not even the
Right,
rapping,
like,
but like the melodic,
just melodic,
melodic
rap.
the bars of it. Like
Mm-hmm.
I love
the
the
flow
like
kind of
that.
vibe, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I am a fan of Mariah the Scientist. I have been loving Mariah the Scientist for the last few years. I've been like,
my girl kind of made y'all shut up because y'all was talking too much crap about this girl.
Like one thing I will say about her that I appreciate is like she has a great storytelling ability.
She do.
And I love it, especially being a lover girl and like she gives me, and I don't mean this in disrespect, like I love, Rihanna is one of my favorite female moguls, period. I love Rihanna, but she gives me Rihanna as far as like the music, like of how she tells her story. Like Rihanna transformed from this music of the sun to fucking R-rated, like bad girl, good girl gone bad, like the transformation and the storytelling. If you listen, Good Girl Gone Bad, like that is one of my favorite albums by Rihanna. The storytelling in that, like all of them, like it's just beautiful and it's not too much, you know. So I think that's important. But those are a few. So like Lotto, Cardi, Eve, Foxy, Lil Kim. Yeah, I have a lot. Damn. That's crazy.
Do you have any local inspos?
Yes.
Local inspos?
Yeah.
I will say my brother inspires me a lot. He has definitely played
specifically the rappers.
Oh, specifically rappers?
Yeah.
My brother is a rapper. Yeah. So my brother Prince Smooth, he has inspired me a lot. He's very versatile. And again, we grew up from music. Like my brother is a rapper, but he'll be in the car playing Aaliyah. He loves Aaliyah. He'll listen to R&B. He listens to different type of genres, same as me. So like, and I think it's inspiring to just see his effort and just how he writes and puts songs together. So him is definitely one. Like I feel like far as like rappers, that's probably like one of my like inspos. I don't really think there's anybody that inspires me outside of that.
Okay.
And I think that's just more of a personal thing of like just watching his growth, like 100% and being a part of that versus like, oh, this person and shit like that. But yeah.
Yeah. Cool. Valid. That's valid. Sorry if I keep looking at my phone. I just got the questions on here.
Okay. What is your controversial music take?
Good. My controversial music take?
Yeah, like if somebody heard you say, they'd be like, "What the hell, Chelley?" Like, if you even have one.
I don't know.
An artist you don't like that everybody else likes, like anything.
Damn. I'm trying to think. Oh, I really am not a fan of Rod Wave.
Clock it. I'm gonna be honest.
I'm not.
Cut the camera.
Okay, hold on. Now I'm not gonna say he don't got a few songs that I don't like.
Exactly.
He has a few
this chip on my
songs.
shoulder forever. Like that's.
He has a few songs where I'm like, damn, y'all, I feel that. I've been there too. But then it gets to a point like, damn, I don't want to feel that.
Broke so many times.
I actually don't. No, it's like I don't want to feel that. And also, then when you look at the media of him, it's like, bro, you've been crying all this time. Didn't you just like?
How many times your heart break? Though?
It's like, but then he be doing wrong, and it's
That
honestly,
too.
I asked the question. I'm offended. Like,
yeah. There you go. You said like where people will be like, "What the fuck?" And you are, "What the fuck?" But yeah, I think I'm not a big fan of Rod Wave. Like I said, like he has a few songs that I like, but
yeah, it's just a couple songs. I can't.
Yeah,
Don't put
like,
Rod Wave on in the car.
It gets to a point like you can play the songs that everybody knows, like "Girl of My Dreams." I think it's what is it, 2021? What's that song? I think it's that, or it's a different year, or 2019. It might be 20.
When it was like real hot.
I don't know.
No, that was the name of the song. It's like a year. It's like 2021 or 2019. It's
I feel like
something.
I know what you're talking about.
It's a year song. I like that. There's a few songs that I do like where it's like, oh, like I like this. Like, oh,
it's a vibe. Okay,
Rock a vibe,
but you can't.
It's like a vibe.
No, it's never a vibe.
It really never is.
It's never a vibe.
Oh my god, I'm so glad.
It's never
I
a
love that melodramatic.
There's
stuff.
I'm sorry, I do too, but
damn.
you got Mariah the Scientist's Revenge. That's very melodramatic. She's talking about killing this nigga and being at his funeral. Like, yeah, I did.
How does it go? How does it go?
I love you.
I love you.
Yeah. Why he love me? Why does he hurt? He doesn't want me. It's getting worse. Yo, she's like, pull up to your funeral when I walk in. Say hello to your mother and your
while
friends.
I hug his friends.
She said, I might even dare to speak, give a eulogy, and I'm the one that killed you, nigga.
What?
That's
Mariah, I wasn't familiar with your game.
She wasn't. But no,
I love
like,
her.
that's my type of melodramatic. Or like Janae, like shit like that. The only thing I will say, I love SZA, but the special song, don't like it.
Whoa.
Damn, see, you lost.
Oh, another controversial. That fucking song, never did I feel like a loser. I might have felt like, damn, like
I liked it.
I know I feel like a loser, but I'm not gonna lie. I was a loser.
I can't.
I feel like it wasn't as literal as people made it seem to be. Like,
honestly, I skip that song every time.
I think it was like
you
a
know what song that I do get? I like Nobody Gets Me But You. Like
Nobody gets me like you.
That is a song like. There's a way of saying like, damn, like
what's that song? I got no reason to depend on you.
No, that's my shit. That's my confident boost song. That's I get everything that I want and I want. Yo, that song is my confident boost.
SZA was in her bag for that one.
But when it comes to like Nobody Gets Me, it's a way of saying like, I know I'm stupid, but you get me the most. I can agree. Fair. But then when you're saying I wasn't special and I am a loser, I'm such a fucking loser.
You never felt like that.
It's more of like that man fucked me up so bad in the brain that it was like.
No, I might feel like a fucking loser for giving you too much time.
But there you go.
But no, you're telling me that you're the reason that I'm special, or like I'm feeling special because you made me feel special.
This is why I'm an R&B girly. This is why
I know.
I felt
because sometimes, bro, you gotta connect to the words in a different way. And I can't. Yeah, I'm a loser today. And what? Like, what's up? Like,
girl, I was how old? I was young as fuck singing "Love" by Keisha Cole. Now at my big ripe age, I never thought I was fine enough. I'm not taking that.
I love you.
I'm not taking that. I'm not taking that. I'm not taking that.
You're right.
I'm not taking that and being wild enough.
She got me there.
I gotta compete.
You know, I'm not mad at that. I'm not mad at that.
Some songs.
You got it.
In another song, I do like this song, but I hate the message. Lie to Me, Queen Naija and Lil Durk. I like this song.
I think I listened to it once.
But Love Me Good and Lie to Me, don't fucking lie to me.
That song. I didn't really like that song.
Don't fucking lie to me. But she has other songs that I do enjoy. Mm-hmm. But yeah, so SZA's special, don't fucking like it. Wow. And Rod Wave, don't turn it on when I'm with you.
Nah, for real. Unless it's chip on my shoulder, I really do fuck with that.
There's not
a chip on my shoulder,
and I don't really care for that song.
Wow, damn. Was that the song? That
I'm strict.
Mama told me.
Mama told me when it rains it be pouring.
Through the casket on Deja, we grew up together. Yeah. What?
Yeah, you can
stop.
Yeah.
Stop it.
Nah, that's that shit.
Stop it.
That's that shit.
He's very sad.
He is.
You could be my sad boy.
Yo,
well,
Rod Wave, if you seeing this, Nolly trying to check for you.
Nah, me too though. Like like you're cool. Like
yo.
Yo. Oh my goodness.
Can my best friend ask you
a question?
Oh, of course. She got a question over there.
I wanted to ask, is there anything that you're scared about going into the industry world after everything that's been coming out?
Yes.
Repeat the question. I don't know if they could hear it.
So she asked, is there anything that I'm scared about, like, going into the industry, right? Yes. I think my biggest thing is, again, my mental health is very important. I do worry myself about, like, rage bait, things like that, or like clip farming. That's what they call it now.
Yeah.
It's just like taking certain elements of me and putting it on a pedestal, and people using or like misusing my words or information or who I am. Those are things that I do worry about, is like how I'm going to handle that. Am I going to like feel like I need to prove something all the time, or am I going to shut down and like get in my feelings about everything? But I think that has been a big important part for me of like making sure that I'm building a mental capacity and a strength of like, you know, what weapons form against me shall not prosper. Like, and that's why I'm building and like just trying to be realistic of it. Like, no matter what, like I know who I am, I know what I say, and I said what I said most of the time. But those are things that I worry about, of just like conspiracy theories and like how people want to shape me out to be. But I think that's probably it. Or like, then I'll put into a factor like of like people thinking I need to take certain opportunities to get further, and it's like that's just not how I am. And that's something that I've witnessed or noticed just being a local artist.
That was going to be my next question. What have you witnessed? Like, what have you realized being in the music industry that other people might not have realized?
Most of the time, don't make it personal.
That's right.
Don't make it fucking personal. There's been too many times where, and there's people that I do fuck with. Like Nolly's one of them. Like Nolly's probably like one of my closest friends in the music industry. Like, you know, my brother's my brother, so like we're blood. We've grown up, but me and that nigga don't talk all the time. Like he be busy, I be busy, but that's my blood brother. You feel me? But like Nolly has been genuinely one of the closest friends. Her, Maya, shout out to Maya. Like I've built
shout out Maya for real. Actually,
Maya is that girl. But I've genuinely built sisterhood with certain women. Now I can say there's a lot of women that I fuck with and that I support and that I love, but when it comes to the genuineness of things, you do have to learn to not take a lot of things personal. And then also like relationship, I will never ever in my life again date anybody in the music scene. That's something I will stand on. And when I say is like a lot of things just become personal, and that's just not even just with dating, but like when you make things so personal, you forget that people are doing a service. Some people are doing a job. Some people are going to do things to get themselves further than you, or it might not align with your artistry. And it should just be business. And I think, for me is like I've witnessed a few times or moments where like where men specifically, because let's talk about it. Like you feel me? There's men that'll utilize what resources they have to help, and then they try to like utilize that as like, oh, I can change your life. No, nobody can fucking change my life but me. And God. Like, let's talk about that. Hallelujah. Amen. Praise the man upstairs. But like, so like for me, I've been through situations like that or people will like, even instead of working with me and keeping a business relationship or a music relationship, they want to flirt with me. And it's like, and it's just weird. Go around, because now as an artist, you could have been an amazing producer, you could have been an amazing videographer, you could have been an amazing anything. But now I don't feel comfortable working with you because your end goal is something else, and you think you're gonna get something out of this, and you're not fucking getting it.
And y'all get bitter because people ain't messing with you in that kind of way, and then you don't want to work with people no more.
And then God forbid you're the one that speaks up for yourself or says something. Now it's we don't want this person around because they bring drama or they bring this, and it's like now you got people looking at you like, oh well, this person's name is bad. Like even for me, like I'm someone who's I've done bad, I've done good. I'm not a perfect fucking person. So like I had to rebuild my moral compass or my principles and boundaries with certain people in a better space because of what I need for myself. And I've done pretty fucking good at rebranding. It don't matter if I rebranded yesterday, fucking 3 months ago, or 5 years ago. I'll do it. I have no fucking problem with change. But there are times where those things follow you. And that has followed me. There has been times where I've gotten into it with someone from fucking 12 years ago, and now it's catching up where it's like, oh well, you know, and I'd be like, fuck it, it is what it is. But for me, it's like, damn, I'm not the type of person that hold grudges. I'm not who that young girl was, or I'm not who that person was, and I've grown from that. So obstacles is just like the personal of it, keeping it out the fucking way. For real.
I want to make a comment on that, just for everybody who's watching this, bruh. Let people have room to grow, okay? Right. Do not hold somebody to the same standard that you held them to maybe 2-3 years ago. Right. People change every single day. You are not the same person you woke up. Like, it's just not, like, stop holding people to the same standards. That's all I gotta say, okay? Exactly. People can change, people can grow. People don't want to be that person that they used to be, and that's okay. Exactly. That's okay. And accept them for that.
And listen, there's some people that don't change. We get that. Yeah. But also, again, don't take everything fucking personal, and then you won't have to worry about expectations or holding people to a certain standard.
Sometimes people are fighting battles that you feel me, you can't help them. You gotta they'll figure it out. Just don't
let them drown, bitch.
Feel me?
That's it. That's all. Yeah. So now, like, how do you stay? What's like your grounding ritual? Like, what keeps you grounded? Like, what do you do? And then I have a second part to that question, and it was, how do you want your music like to be contributing to the world? Like, what do you think your impact is going to be, or how do you feel your impact is going to be?
So for the first part is my grounding. Yeah. Something that has been helping me are my devotionals. Doing my devotionals, I do them every so often, and then every Sunday I go to church, I take my notes. Now, what I've been doing, I just started this month, is like every day, every month, based on what I want to work on, I'm going to do a devotional every day based on that theme. Mm-hmm. So right now it's just harvesting, and like we're going into fall. So like, you know, it's about harvesting and like being fruitful and just growing and stuff like that. So I am 11 days into my devotionals, and I'm proud. I ain't missed one yet. I ain't missed one yet. You want to know something? The devil tried to give me a couple times, but you ain't give me, fuck nigga. It's a lie. Yeah. But for real, like, so I've just noticed like the difference in me, and also like, I've built a level of patience with working in education that has been very grounding. Believe it or not, like, yes, I work with toddlers, so they test your patience, and I gotta change diapers and shit sometimes. Mm-hmm. But just understanding that, like, wow, these are kids. Right. Some of them don't know what they're doing. Some of them are aware of what they're doing, but these are babies. Right. We gotta teach them something different. We gotta help them grow. We have to be patient with them. Yes. And that level of patience has helped me stay grounded a lot with just myself, of like being patient with the inner child in me, but also being patient and kind to myself. Yes. Like I'm speaking life into these babies, but like, am I speaking life into me? So that has been a big part in that. And then the second part was,
how do you hope your music, like, how do you want your music to be contributing to the world? Like, what do you want people to perceive it as?
Yeah, I want people to perceive it as a notion of confidence. Like, that's really what my music is. And period. Even for me, like, that's why I made music, was for my confidence, to boost my confidence. Yeah. And then it became a thing where it's like, I want other people to feel confident. I've grown up, since I was a kid, my favorite thing was to make someone else feel confident. Like, I loved being able to help someone else that, you know, but like, I just like, I'm always like be who the fuck you are and don't care about nobody else. So like, I think that was the biggest thing with my music. But then sometimes, like, I can't lie, a lot of my music is geared off of my emotions. Sometimes it's negative. Most of the time it's negative emotions, what people got having me fucked up, heartbreaks, shit like that. Right. But then I make my most confident music, and it definitely is a booster. And even for me, like, I listen to songs where it's like, okay, yeah, I feel like I'm that bitch today. Like, you feel me? Like, be that bitch tomorrow.
That's right.
Like, for real. But, like, so that's
we gotta talk about that. We gotta talk about that.
So that's something that I've wanted to, like, portray into the world, especially now, again, 2 years into education. That's something that I question myself with daily of, like, okay, cool, I cuss a lot. I love to cuss. But, like, realistically, a lot of these kids listen to cuss words, but also, and even working in education, I was like, kind of, like, shameful, and I didn't want that in me because, like, I was, like, kind of like, damn, like, I don't know if I should do this because I do go viral on social media a lot. I am very local, and people know who I am. Like, I don't want that to cross over into, like, being at school. But now there's kids that no longer go to my school. They're like, Miss Michelle, I seen your video. Or, like, there's kids that do go to my school and their parents know me. They're like, yeah, my mom showed me your music, because their moms listen to me. Like, it's stuff like that. There's people that support me no matter what. I did my first block party. Shout out to CJ. Shout out to 24 Hours of Culture. I did my first block party in Porter Square in Cambridge. When I tell you it was open to the public, I was so nervous because none of my songs are clean. Something I'm trying to get better at is making my cleans. I'm sorry. I love the cuss. But, like, there, I was just like, oh, my God. Like, and then there was kids. There was 2 little girls in the front. And I'm like, oh, my God. Like, I kept telling everybody, I was like, I'm so nervous. Like, I'm going to be cussing. Everyone's, like, very positive, like, probably very minimal cuss words. And I'm just like, all I talk about is being that bitch, fuck these niggas, pussy this, pussy that. But there's a message in my music too. Right, don't get it fucked up. And I got up there, I performed, and when I got off, the mother of that little girl came up to me and was like, yo, you fucking got it. Yeah. I wanted you to play that song that I hate, that last song that I hate a song, play that shit back. Like, you know, like, and then her daughter, she's like, yeah, my daughter dances. I'm a choreographer, so now I'm building a relationship with her and her daughter. Right. And, like, that was beautiful for me because I was so nervous. I've never been nervous to get on the stage. I've been anxious, but I've never been nervous. That moment, I was like, fuck, I'm kind of nervous because how do I want to be portrayed? So that's built my confidence back up with, like, I can still be myself, but I do want to start sending other messages. I do want to get into making more music without cussing or trying to cuss as less. So yeah.
Don't stray too far, you know.
Yeah.
you are who you are, and I love the music that you do. Nice. And, like, you could tell when you on stage, you are a confident girl. Like, that speaks volumes. If you see Chelley Marie, you already know. Like, that's what it is. My girl be in them heels, clap, like, listen. So it make me confident too. So I'm gonna let you. I will co-sign.
Now your energy, like, I've never, like, been to a show, but, like, the videos that I have seen, like, I'm like, damn. I'm watching you perform, and I'm like, I need to come like that. Fuck, like, your energy, the confidence, like, it radiates off of you. Like, I love that. Yeah, so inspirational. For real.
So you talked about going viral. You gonna tell them my girl famous?
Oh my goodness! Yo, please.
The question I wanted to ask was, like, what was a defining moment as an artist? But I really want you to talk about this. So gonna be
I think
tell them.
So I went viral for my Tomorrow freestyle to Glorilla song Tomorrow. I did a freestyle to that, and again, as y'all know, I love to rap. So of course, I used to do a thing where I would do Freaky Freestyle Fridays. That was, like, what I would do, like, when I first started to, where it was like I would just do covers to songs mostly. And again, I took a break. I came back, the first one I did was Munch, and that did pretty good because people were, like, anticipating me making music again, and it was pretty decent, you know? Honestly, that's not my favorite. I fucking hate that one. I say it all the time. I'd be like, damn, why did I fucking do that? But I was still getting back comfortable with myself and, like, my music and how I sounded. Tomorrow is so many affirmations in that, and I think that's what really was, like, the focal point because, like, I didn't really have a plan, but I planned it out perfectly. And I think that was just God just guiding me of, like, okay, post this part of it because they might feel it. But I didn't think deep into, like, oh, like, this is gonna, like, go viral on TikTok. People are gonna start using yours. I didn't think that deep into it. I just was like, let me see what works and let's just try it. Girl, That shit went up so bad. Kalani did a fucking freestyle to it. And I was just like, what? I mean, not a freestyle to it, a video to it. She didn't freestyle. I wish she would please freestyle to it. But like, no, she did a video to my sound.
Oh, okay.
I'm crying.
I was like, we're not done.
Yo.
I actually have more time than I thought.
Oh, okay.
Okay, cool. So Kehlani did a video to my sound, and it was already going viral, but that really stamped it. And, you know, rest in peace, Kearney. He worked really closely with my brother. He literally called me. He's like, yo, this is going to go up to 1 million eventually. You need to start making follow-up songs. Like, you really need to use this engagement. And again, as someone who... I used to go viral on Twitter for stupid shit all the time, where I would post something on Instagram and people would just be sharing it. Like, so like this being something actually going viral for my music, I was like, what? I gotta do. I don't want it to be like, I don't want to be like a clickbaity person. I don't want to be like a gimmicky person, but it worked for me. And even till this day, like I have people using that sound. Like it's so like all over the place and universal, where it's like, I'll go out and I'm like, hey, my name's Chelley Marie. I'm like, have you heard this sound? People's like, yeah, I heard that sound. Like, that's me. They're like, no fucking way.
That's crazy.
Oh my God. I made a video to that. Or they've seen videos to it. Like, you know, like there's been times I've done a show and I performed it, and after there's a bunch of girls coming up to me like, yo, I seen that on TikTok, and they did not know it was me. So like, that has been the biggest change to my artistry. Like, that's made me the most money. That's made me the most streams. That's made me the most fans. Like, that's made me the most confident of, like, yeah, I got something. Yeah. Whether it was a remix over someone else's song, there's something there. Regardless. And I gotta fucking utilize that for my artistry going forward.
Mm-hmm. She got the Kehlani cosign. What do you have?
I don't know. And what's like your favorite fan experience? Was it the one that when you were performing in Porter Square, or was it like something else? Like,
my favorite was, and this was like early on in my music, like making music. This was before Tomorrow. This was before like I made any like viral songs. It was probably like 20. I want to say this was like 2019. I was at Dorset. They closed Dorset, but it was a place in Dorchester. It was a restaurant in Dorchester, and I was there, and I'm leaving, and the host was literally like, "Yo, like, can I take a picture with you?" And shout out to Carla, she's so cute. We follow each other, and we've been following each other on Instagram since. I love her; she's so adorable. But like, she wasn't like, and again, like, a lot of people in the city, they don't want to seem fanned out. They don't want to seem like fans. And like, I feel like I genuinely appreciate the people that do come up to me and be like, yo, I fuck with your music. I play your music. Those are always my favorite experience, when it's people that I don't fucking know.
Right.
I know a lot of people out here, like, you know, I grew up running the streets. But like, I know a lot of people, but like, people that I genuinely don't know, and they're just walking around and they're chilling. They're like, yo, like, I fuck with your music. You might not know who I am, but I fuck with your music. And now I'm like, damn, what's your name? Like, let's be friends. Like, because now I'm like, wow, like, cool. Like, okay, cool. But like, Carla, that was my favorite moment, because she was like, yo, can I take a picture with you? Like, I love your music, blah, blah, blah. And I was like, oh my goodness, like, nobody really, like, obviously, like, now people, oh, let's take a picture and shit like that. But, like, that was, like, the first moment of someone I've never known, someone younger than me. Like, yo, like, I really fuck with your music, and I would love to take a picture. And that's always going to be one of my favorite moments. Like, it was so genuine.
That. Shout out to cool Carla.
Girl. Like, shout out to Carla. Yeah, it was cute. I like that. Yeah.
That's crazy. Freaking, I had a weird interaction today, too. This lady at the train came up to me, you sing, right? And I was so awkward, bro. I feel so bad. She probably thinks I'm a weirdo. I'm sorry. If you seeing this, she probably think I'm that. I felt so awkward. Like, it was just like, I don't know. It was one of those moments.
It caught you off guard.
It really did. Like, I was listening to music. I'm chilling, and you just come up, hey.
And then you start realizing, wow, like, people actually listen to my shit.
So that means, you know, that speaks volumes. That if people are coming up to you and they don't even know who you are and just saw you on social media, that's a flex.
That's fire. Yeah, no bullshit. Just take a picture with a couple fans.
Yeah, you know, not crazy.
Freaking, okay. So what would you tell your youngest self? Or no, better yet, if your younger self saw Chelley Marie now, what do you think she was saying?
Yes. Good ass.
Yeah. You are exactly who you are supposed to be. Yes. Like, you are exactly who you're supposed to be. Like, I grew up with a mom who was always like my biggest and number one fan. Like my mom till this day, she brags on all of her kids. My mom don't play about her kids. Shout out to JB. She do not play. So like JB, mama do. Since a young girl, I've always felt like that girl because my mom made sure I knew who I was. Even when I would get lost, here I am today to be like, you know what? I got my moments. I do feel lost sometimes, but I remember you're still that girl. And I think being a young girl, I wasn't the kid that was like, oh, like when I grow up, I'm going to be this and stuck to that one thing. Mm-hmm. I've always thought I was going to do this. I was going to be a pediatrician. I was going to do that, because I didn't really know what I wanted to do. Yeah. But my mom always encouraged me to do anything. I did basketball for 3 weeks. My mom took me out of that, put me in dance. I did dance like majority of my life. My mom supported any and everything I wanted to fucking do. Same with my older sister. When I was like, because I went to school for fashion design for a little bit after high school. My sister let me turn her closet into my fashion studio. That didn't fucking last long. But anything I wanted to do, I did at my sister's house. I was doing makeup at my sister's house. I'd be cooking at my sister's house still. Mm-hmm. Like, you know, like I have women around me who have always been supportive of anything that I do. And I think that with me being a little girl and being as confident as I was, it was and am like, yeah, it's just like you are exactly who you say you are.
It's so important to pour into your kids, man. It is so important because who knows who you would be today if you didn't have those people speaking life into you. Yeah, literally, like
I think having that support system is so important. Like growing up, but even now when you're an adult, like just having a good support system, people who believe in you. Yeah, that's beautiful. Like I love that for you.
Love my girl.
People will see the greatness in you and not say a damn thing.
Oh, you feel me?
Or they be trying to act like they don't get it, and it's like it's not for you to get, for me to get.
Exactly.
Like, you know, it's like
Period.
I mean, I got it. Right.
I have a question. Well, at least got for me.
Yeah, what you got, at least?
I got shit. Hold on.
Talk to my girl.
She's so funny.
I want to ask you: are there any new sounds or genres that you want to dip into? Like, is there a genre that you're like, I kind of want to like see if I could do that? Like, do you think you'll step outside of rap?
So I have. I just haven't put out much of it, but like I do love singing. I do love R&B. I am I'm a heavy R&B girly. Like 90% of the time I'm listening. 95, 99.
You listen to Summer Walker?
Huh?
You listen to Summer Walker?
Oh, I love Summer Walker.
Like old Summer Walker.
Are you guys gonna make a song?
Summer Walker. Riot, CPR. Like I love.
Girl, I'm sorry because I did not expect you to say that song.
No,
those are literally the songs no one ever knows.
No, I love those.
Her Clear EP.
Her first Session 32, one of my favorites. Riot is one of my favorite songs by her. Her Clear EP is one of my favorites too.
I know every single song, every
Treat
lyric.
Me like love me. But like I love Summer Walker.
I just love you more now.
No, for real. I don't meet a lot of shorties who listen to Summer Walker.
So I do have a song with a Summer Walker cover. A lot of my R&B songs are very Summer Walker inspired. Mm-hmm. I will say that, but like I do love R&B. I have a few R&B songs. Nolly has heard them, and honestly, she has made me feel very fucking confident. A lot of people have been like, yo, girl, like, you should really start taking it serious and don't overthink it. Because my thing is, I was always afraid of my voice. Mm-hmm. So, like, I'm getting more comfortable with it. But, like, Nolly could sing her ass off.
Not
fucking
real.
know.
Her so, like, too. Don't let her sing her like,
oh, wait. I gotta dabble into it.
This girl could sing.
We just followed each other. I didn't dabble too much into it.
No, because honestly, I don't even have shit released for real.
But you can sing.
We gonna hear it. And it be those that really can fucking sing some shit off. But, yeah, so, like, for me, like, her, like, she was like, girl, I need you to come to the dark side, aka the light side. You know, right. You need to come over here. You need to really do this. Like, and that's something that I've been in the works of. Like, I want to do R&B exclusively, like R&B, like EP and a project. Yes. Like, I already have names. I already have like songs lined up. I have songs that I'm gonna remake. I do have some songs that are out that are very like R&B, melodic rap inspired. A lot of my songs, I have Take Care and Angel Numbers. Those are like my R&B songs. Mm-hmm. And then I have a lot of unreleased. So that's one genre. And then like house. house and like
I could see you with some house.
No bullshit.
Ballroom music. I want to get into that.
Yes. Hey.
I want to get more into that. Yo, shout out to Decca. Yo, I fucking love them. But like those are like things that I want to start exploring more of like my artistry. I would try rock.
You give me rock vibes.
I would try rock. I would try
I feel
rock.
like you could rock the fuck out.
Girl,
Yeah.
I was a Disney radio kid, so like yeah, like I'm here for all genres, but like my next two is definitely like really diving in deep into my R&B a little bit more, and also like going into like trying a little bit more house and ballroom music and stuff like that. So those are some genres that I want to go to. Yeah,
Nally, because I got
Nally.
I'm like I want to give you an opportunity to ask her what you want.
Okay, give me next time. Give me your next time.
Okay, I got you.
Oh, Gabe said we have 11 minutes.
Oh
Okay.
no!
Close-up cuts. What does that mean?
No, it's getting juicy.
What's close-up cuts?
all right, let's just keep on.
All right,
Sorry.
Okay.
We better get
I got one question and I want you to finalize. I want you to end it off with a little bang, bang, bang. Okay. So, first,
girl.
tell me about, this is cute. This is cute. This is deep. Take it how you want. Talk about a time where you feel like music saved you.
Ooh, music saved me?
Or like it took you out of a dark place, or was something that, there was the one thing that you knew you could like rely on.
I will say, I think in the beginning of my artistry, I would struggle a lot with like, oh, like if I'm mentally not well, I can't make music. Like I was that type of artist. Like most artists can be like, oh, like I'm not feeling well or I'm like depressed and stuff. Let me tap into that. I wasn't that type of artist in the beginning. And I think the last year, so like end of 2023 to 2020, like till now, like, well, really 2024, I was going through a lot mentally. And I did critics. I kept recording. I started trying to record myself. I was still consistent with everything. And honestly, it saved me because the last time I had a very bad depressive episode, I wasn't making music for real. I was literally sitting in the house. I didn't know what the fuck to do. I was in my thoughts. I was going to therapy, which helped. But like even before that, like everything else was the problem. I was so consumed with outside external validation and other people and what they got going on, whereas like this last year I had to sit with myself. I sat in my room and started making fucking songs. I made Flawless. I dropped that. Like I made a few songs, like, and I really just kept focusing in, and I think that's what really proved like, yo, you got this, and if you stay consistent, this can definitely change your fucking life. So yeah.
Yeah, I definitely relate to that. Honestly, I feel like my best music comes out when I'm like having a bad day and I go to the studio. Like last time, I feel like that happened to me, and I made that rock song with Zach. I was having the worst, but I was having the worst day that day, and I made a banger, bro. Like no, for real. Like, and that's how a lot of my songs are. Like, I relate to that completely.
A lot of my R&B songs come from heartbreak, but
yes,
when it comes to like my rap music, I'd be like, you gotta have me fucked up for real. But
Nah,
when it
for
comes
real.
to like being vulnerable with my raps is something that I'm working on. It's a little hard, but yeah,
I feel like you be vulnerable.
I do, but I don't.
You telling us something, but you
We gonna work
scratching
on it.
the
We gonna
surface.
work on it. We gonna work on it.
So you wanna do the off? You wanna the no.
Was that the question that you
No,
were
it's
so
not the
secretive?
question.
Oh yes.
Oh, you go ahead.
Y'all are funny.
So wait, what's the question?
Y'all are hilarious. I'm just trying to like create a blah 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 while they talk because they cannot whisper for shit, but I can't hear still.
Shoot. Wait,
No, I still can't hear. I just hear stop. So maybe y'all can whisper, or I just can't. I really can't hear.
Did you hear actually?
No. I
Okay.
did not.
Okay, so we're gonna ask you in 16 seconds.
No.
Play it back.
Yo.
Oh, 16 bars. 16 bars. Back up.
Hang it
Wide
up.
open. Cut that shit out.
All right, bro. Give it to us. Give it to us.
16 bars.
Give
If
it to
somebody
us.
asked you to freestyle, what's your verse?
Okay. Getting fast money is getting. Oh wait.
No, run it back.
Okay.
All right.
I'm just kidding.
Getting fast money is something like cash money. Fuck shade, diamonds mad sunny. Get a bag dummy. People thinking I'm a joke. These bitches is wild funny. Bag the chick from Western Union just to count the cash from me. Yep. Everybody trying to catch up must have heard of me. Saying they gonna take my spot. That's absurd to me. Flow bulletproof like Luke. Y'all can't murder me. Ever since I came down on them, I left the murder scene. Leave you dead on arrival. You a friend or a rival. Spin your block like a spiral. It can get homicidal. I'm too bougie for them thugs who so work on the curves, but I'm too hood for them niggas who be out in the burbs. Yeah.
I know that's right. Are you dumb?
I thought she was ready. Are you dumb?
Honestly, wanna know when I freestyled that shit when I first started rapping. It was like in 2019, and every time I'd be like, "Let me say," I'd be like, "That'd be the first one that got to mind."
Yeah,
but I've gotten to a point where now I got a couple. I'd be like, "Okay, what else you want?
Yeah.
What else you want?"
She ready.
Chelley gang in the thing. Let that bitch
I know that's right.
We have come to the end of this episode, you guys.
This was so fun.
This was lit. Chelley, you are a great guest. They answered all your questions beautifully.
Honestly, I love a yap session with the girls.
Yes.
This was fucking fun.
Super insightful. If y'all haven't already, check out Chelley Marie's music.
Platform.
Okay, she just dropped Stargirl. So if you haven't, go stream that. Because you are hungry and you need to be fed.
Listen,
you feel me?
And I be eating, so y'all gotta eat too.
Literally though.
But like, yeah, shout out to Do Over Don't. Shout out to Pink World. Shout out to Elise, Nali, amazing co-hosts right here. Like, I love them. They were amazing.
Elise.
And yeah, shout out to
I was a little bit unprepared.
Make sure you guys go stream Stargirl. And we got something new coming soon. Chelley Marie on all platforms. That's with a C. Like Chelley from Love Island. Yes, spelled the exact same way.
Wait, any final thoughts?
I love you so
Oh my
much.
God,
I just want to say, like, I just figured, like, I found you out, like, recently, but, like, I'm obsessed. New fan, you feel me? And you're a really big inspiration, like, genuinely. Like, I look up to you. Like,
I love that. Like, I can't wait to tune into your shit. We gonna play some unreleased. She don't know it, but we're gonna play some.
We're gonna play some. I gotta show you some shit and hopefully get in the booth together.
Okay, I know that's right. I'm down.
It's right behind us, y'all.
Look, it's right. We have access. Like I said, shout out to Do Over Don't, because we got the access right there.
Pink Girl this back.